everybody, my name is Sandra. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to share with you some goodies I got from Coco Daisy. This is the first time that I've ordered anything from Coco Daisy, and it all came at once. I literally got 4 boxes in the mail yesterday, and I have no idea where to start. And then I was like, well, I really wanted to just film the monthly sub and show you guys what things look like and what my plans were. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I should just film everything all together. It's going to be a longer video because I want to show you all of the goodies. I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I'm going to leave the October sub and the Halloween add-on. I'm going to do that after. I'm going to show you what I got as a side add-on first because, yeah, I'm so excited. So I don't know if I should show you everything at once, but we'll start with these inserts. So Coco Daisy has you can buy you can buy things from the shop that they have left over from a subscription, but basically they're a subscription service and they've got lots of different types of subscriptions. So most of the subscription companies like that I've gone through so far, it's been like Cloth and Paper, Planners Anonymous, Jane's Agenda, Coffee Monsters Co. I've had a couple of other subscriptions, but Coco Daisy offers the most variety. Okay, so for example, they'll have a planner kit, and like I'm not really going to detail what's all in the kits except to go through what I bought because they change every month. So they'll have a planner kit, they'll have a planner sticker kit, they'll have a stationery kit, there's a journaling kit, a deluxe journaling kit, a scrapbooking kit, and then like sticker kits for all of the different planners like Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Techno, just like a whole bunch of different add-ons. So basically you'd have to like go on the website to see what they offer. And the one thing I've noticed is it's really hard to get in. So if you don't get in a certain window to add on a new subscription, literally everything is sold out like day one. They post the new subscription on the first of every month, and by the end of the day, they're all gone. Like it's pretty bad. So I did order, I started my October subscription. So I think it's Cozy Fall or Cozy Autumn or something. We'll take a look at that. But I placed a separate order and I was looking at these separate inserts from past months. And like I'm obsessed with this past January one. And I first saw this on a YouTube channel. And I didn't even know like what Coco Daisy was all about until I started like watching YouTube channels on it. But I think it was called Plans and Purpose. So if you guys haven't already, check that channel out. I'll link it on the screen because I don't think she's just starting out. I think it's really, really cool. But yeah, I'll link that channel. But that's where I first saw these inserts in like the subscription kit, and I fell in love and I wanted to order it. I went on the website after and they had extra of the inserts and they had extra of the planner kit. They had extras of the planner kit. So I won't get into all the details. If you want to know more, please check out Coco Daisy. Her name is Christine. She's the CEO of the company. But the insert, so you can get the planner kit with the inserts added on, or you can buy the inserts separate. And then you can like change it based on your monthly preference. So I went back and I don't know what some of these are called. But I went back and I ordered ones that I really, really liked. So the only one they ordered in Happy Planner Classic size was this one here. And I used to use Happy Planner Classic all the time. These are not punched. But the only reason I got this size is because it was the only size available. And I love these inserts so much that I decided to get it anyway. So the first page is almost like a heavy cardstock and it's like a note page. So I was thinking that I would cut it down potentially to fit my classic half letter for Franklin, because all of the inserts I use are half letter, but I might not. I might just pass this on to a friend, or I might, we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm planning on doing with it yet. But anyway, so with this one, this is the classic Happy Planner size. You get the front cover with a like a grid note page. Then this spread is like a note page. And then you get a monthly calendar. And so, yes, of course, like the monthly calendar is outdated. It's August 2024, but I had some other uses for it. So I wasn't so concerned about the dates. And then the actual week part of it is undated. So it has like the Monday to Sunday. But my plan, like, have you guys, this is just a question, have you guys ever seen Elena from the Organized Money? If you have, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, you should check out her videos because then you'll get an idea of what I mean. So her focus on her videos was monthly budgeting. Like that's kind of where she started, was budgeting, because she's a financial coach. And I just kind of like really enjoyed her style of filming and talking and planning. And so when she started out with like classic Happy Planner and then Happy Planner Big. And she just kind of like took a whole bunch of planners and Franken planned them. So she took them all together and then made her own book. And she used a lot of tool products, and she would have different sections within one planner. And now she kind of made her own planner. Oh, and these sheets here. So these are weekly sheets and they're perforated. So one side is like a list and then this is a grid. And then you can like break it in half and you can have this separate. So I could use these if I hole punch them, could trim them down and hole punch them. I can just put them in my Franklin. So I just wanted to share that with you. But I think they're so pretty, like the colors. So I think what I'd like to do is just have these on hand as extra stationery, even though that seems like overkill. But I'd like to have them in case like there's a theme that comes up that I can use them with, and then I can use bits and pieces from each of the stationery kits. But some of the other ones, so this was classic Happy Planner size, but all of the other kits I ordered were they were A5. And so A5 actually works perfect. I'm going to go through this one. I don't know if I should go through all of them because it's going to take forever, but I'll show you the layout of the A5. But what I'm going to do is use these for note taking for like reading and using it basically as a commonplace notebook. So I'll probably I don't know if I'll disc punch them because then it's going to be similar to like a junior half letter, and then I'm not going to trim them because they will fit in my Franklin. They will fit in here. I don't even think I really need to trim them down. Like I probably wouldn't. So A5 is a little bit shorter than half letter and it's a little bit wider than half letter. So the worst case would be that I would trim like the side down a little bit to fit the same width as my half letter. But I'm like, it doesn't really bother me that they're a little bit shorter. So what I would do is probably center them and then have the exact amount on each side of the ring. And then so they'll be a little bit shorter and a little bit like on the top and the bottom, but that doesn't really bother me. So my plan for these is to use them as extra note paper, especially when like a particular theme matches my theme for a month, because going forward, I won't be making my own themes for next year. I'm going to be using the planner kits that I have because I'm starting to accumulate a lot. So we're just going to walk through these and I'll show you how beautiful these are. This was for January of this year and I'm obsessed with this one, and so I bought 2 of them. But the artwork in this is exceptional. Like it's so pretty, and this is like right up my alley. Like the artwork, the colors, everything about this, like this is my favorite. So I mean, I love it so much I might not even use it, which seems like a waste, but it's perfect because you can use it as almost like a journal entry to like for your days. They're not like dated, which is nice. So you can use these for any day that you want. And you can use them as note paper. So I'm going to use them as I read books. I'm going to write book notes in here. I'm going to use them as a reading planner. And like I might disregard this calendar and I don't know if I'll glue it together. I'll just like maybe just not use it for that week or something. I don't know. But at the same time, you can also use this as a future planner. So you can write down important birthdays on these. And like, it's just, there's so many things that can be done. with these inserts. So you get like 31 days of dailies, which is so cool. And then the back on all of them is this grid. So again, you can use them as like I'll probably use them as like I said, a commonplace book. And I did have my Planners Anonymous A5 planner set up for commonplace notebook, so I can even put these in here and they'll fit perfectly because they're A5. So I'm just so like overwhelmed, I guess, with all of the things that you can do with these, because again, they'll fit in my Franklin and I can use them as notepaper. They'll fit in a Franklin binder, so I can use them as notepaper. I can use them as like I can cut down the pieces and put them in my Franklin binder for certain months as just decoration. I can also use them for my learning notebooks, for like a commonplace book in various places. So my Franklin, my Planners Anonymous binder, and I can use them for a learning notebook for like reading. So I can take book notes in them and put them in my reading section. And then I can also just use them as a journal if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I am obsessed. And I'm going to finish going through these, and then I'll have to finish this video later because I have to take my son to school. But like, this is the only, okay, no, it's this one, and then there's one other one that got punched for some reason. This one had 7 rings, so this is actually Franklin Covey size. I'm just going to test it because I looked and I'm like, oh look, it has 7 rings. Yeah, it's punched for Franklin, which is so crazy. And I love that. So as you can see, it fits perfectly in Franklin. It overlaps a little bit, but that's not really too concerning because in all of my binders, it doesn't really matter. My tabs are still bigger, and I'm just obsessed. So I don't know whether I'll be like using these going forward in the future and buying inserts every time. I missed the Cozy Season 1. I did not get that. They ran out of inserts. And I think I got them for November, which is, I can't remember, but it's something Potts. It's like a specialty artist that they got to make and it's basically like reading and like little critters, and it's so cute. So that one will be updated, so I could technically use that in my November theme. But because I always pick my themes in advance, like I know what I'm doing, so like I have the plan already ahead of time. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but like, aren't these absolutely beautiful? And then you have like a little note and this is just art that's on the page. Like, I can't imagine how much work this would be, like going through all of these inserts, and like all of this paper just seems so crazy to me. And I think it's like $13, honestly, for an add-on for like just this insert. Like, you get a whole month's worth, and it's $13 a month. So if you were to get these for a whole year, you could use this for your planner, like for the entire year. Like, this is Wonderland, and like, look how beautiful they are. Okay, so then you get your weeks, and I just love that it's all in grid. I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with grid right now. And then there's the dailies. Like, I would love to be able to just use Cocoa Daisy. Like, the thing is, I use Franklin, and I love my Franklin. So I don't think I could like stop using Franklin, but I would love to be able to use like these for a whole year. Like, I think that would be so cool. Okay, so I can't remember what this one was called. I think it was like Cozy Season. So I guess I wonder if it tells what the theme is on the inside. I never even looked. But this one I could use for right now, even though I missed out on the other Cozy Season. Like, just the colors, I love it. So this one was a miscommunication. I got it punched a 6 ring. So if I was to use any of these, I would have to repunch it for Franklin. And I don't know how that affects the holes. Or I just put this one in my my 6 ring binder for Planners Anonymous. I don't know. So I could do that. So I am kind of like anal about having everything punched. Like I usually get everything not non-punched because then I can punch it myself for whatever I need it for. But part of me is kind of anal about having like everything the same. And then the other part of me is I don't really care. Like, you know, like the same thing with me going through my Franklin inserts. I'll like order like 3 different inserts for the year, and then I'll just kind of like rotate through, and I won't use one insert the whole year. So in regards to stuff like that, it doesn't really drive me crazy to not have the same thing because I just get bored so quickly. So the fact that these are all different every month, I love that. Like, I think that is the coolest thing ever, and I'm obsessed. All right, guys, we are back. I'm hoping that this is good enough light. I think I have my main light on, and for some reason it's casting a really bad shadow. So I think what we'll do is we'll go through the Into the Blue stuff first because the other one's my favorite. So this was Into the Blue. So the planner kit comes in this like kind of like plastic container bag thing, and it's a Velcro strap. So I'm going to try to store all of my things in here. So what we're going to do is open this up and then we'll figure out how to store it properly. So this is the planner kit. And like this has been unboxed by Christine from Cocoa Daisy like a long time ago. I think it was the July subscription if I'm not mistaken. But it's so cute. So I'm going to figure out how to store everything. And I think I'm going to get rid of my Happy Planner stickers. So my best friend is a Happy Planner user, and I'm going to start storing my Cocoa Daisy stuff where my Happy Planner stickers are. So the first thing that you get are these papers. So I was kind of curious because some of them are just one-sided, like they're single, and this one is folded. So you've got this folded one that looks like it's more long than it is wide. So it looks like the length of this would be not a legal size of paper, but it's like the A4 size, I believe. And when you fold it in half, technically it's A5, but I think it's a little bit bigger than A5. So maybe it's legal size. I don't know. But anyway, so this is the one side, and then this is the other side. So like what some people like to do with these is they'll basically trim them down so it fits in whatever size planner you have. And then you kind of like angle cut it and you can make a little pocket. So you can leave the back side like full length, and then you can just like cut the front side down. I wouldn't want to cut out the mermaid, but I mean, you could angle it so that it comes down like right here, and then you could save this piece and use it for something else if you wanted. But I've seen people do that with the folded pieces of paper because you could do it with like, you can make a pocket with like this size too and just like fold it in half and then cut this size down and then hole punch it to whatever your planner needs to be. Or you could hole punch it like, yeah, I don't know. But this one doesn't really work because you could fold it like this, but then it's more up and down piece of paper. But anyway, I digress. So these two, they're double-sided. This is like a library card, and then this is like a really pretty design, which I love. So you've got those 3 pieces of paper. I'm going to put them inside of this one here. And then you have this. So these are stickers. I don't know if they're vellum stickers or what, but I'm going to open them up. I don't know if I want to open everything up or if I want to keep it in its plastic. Okay, so you get 2 full sheets of stickers. These are the alphas. Yeah, so they're just regular size stickers. You get the month date of like the number for the months, and then these little boxes. They seem pretty sticky. This one has a whole bunch of headers. Again, a whole month of dates, and then days of the week. So you have enough for 5, which is perfect. Some more headers and some more tabs here. Some circles. Actually, these are whole reinforcements. And then I love all of the little, like in all the kits I've seen so far, I love these little icons. I like how even the ones with words, they have like a little picture beside them and they're just so cute. Like it's not just like a boring little icon. And I like that they're in color. Okay, so there's that sheet. And then the little sheet is a decorative sheet, and it's got like an octopus and some fish and seaweed and a seahorse and mermaids. It's very, very pretty. Okay. And then this one is a sheet of rub-ons. So I love that. In my experience, like rub-ons are kind of hit and miss. It's easier to cut the piece out before you use like the rub-on. So it's easier to cut it up rather than just rubbing it on right from the sheet, because the rub-on has a piece of plastic on the back. And in order to like get to this one, you'd have to pull down half the sheet, and then these ones could get wrecked. So it's way easier just to cut it out, just as a tip. But I believe there's only one in here, and I'm going to keep this in plastic because I don't want it to get wrecked. So far, I'm just going to keep them all inside here. Okay, and then what do we have? Okay, so I'll open this one. I wonder if I should keep these in here too. These are some adhesive pockets. I think I'm going to keep all the kits together when I get them because it's going to be the best option, I think. So yeah, I don't need that piece here. Anything that takes up weight in this is not going to be good. So these are so cute. So they're adhesive pockets, and I like that they're not just clear. So Planners Anonymous offers these too in some of their sub kits or in the quarterly kits, and they're mostly just clear, whereas these ones have like that beautiful design, and I love that. The only thing is, like, if you switch your kits month to month, then you have to take these off. So all I do is I keep the back, this part here, make sure you keep that, and then you can reuse them. Especially if you're putting them on like a divider that's plastic. If you put them on a divider or a dashboard that is like cardboard, they probably won't come off. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we have another set of stickers, a little one. I think these are vellum. Yeah, those are vellum stickers. Those are so cute. I love that. So they're kind of see-through. They're not, are they shiny? They're not shiny. I love those. Okay, and then you get this little card. It says "Live your life by a compass, not a clock." It's a pen test and stamp test card, but I just have, like, I'd probably use it as a decorative card, but you can either use it you could use it for both, really, if you wanted to. Okay, and then you get this little paper clip. So anything hard like this, I'll have to keep in with my paper clips because this just won't fit in the kit that well. And I'll also probably take the washi out as well. Maybe. I have to find a suitable washi option, storage option, because my ones at Michael's, they don't sell them anymore. So this is a nice sturdy binder clip. And the die cuts I'll also keep in the little pop, like wrapper here. Okay, there's 2 starfish left in there, a lantern, some coral and a fish, some seashells, and then you have these as well. These are just like, you know, things. These are cute. They are tabs that you can put on the side of your planner so you can find your sections. Okay, some more starfish. There's a seahorse, another seahorse, a mermaid with some fish, a bottle, or maybe these are jars. I think that looks like a lantern. Okay, tabs and another jar and another mermaid. So you don't get like over much. You don't get as many as in Planners Anonymous, but I think with the variety of items you get in these kits, I think that this is more than enough. And I think it's just the right amount of items, because die cuts, I don't know. I never used to like them because they do bulk up your planner a lot, but if you use the planner pages and then you take them out again, and then don't keep them in your planner, then it's okay. It's only if you were to keep like, you know, a year's worth of planner inserts in your planner, then it doesn't become as efficient. Okay, so there's also this cute little notepad. I don't know if this is a sticky note or if it's just a notepad. We shall see. Okay, so this one is their sticky notes. And they seem to lie flat. So the one thing I hate when you like peel up a sticky note and then the whole thing curls and then it won't stay down. I hate that. But these appear like they'll stay flat. So those are so cute, especially with this whole design. I love sticky notes. I'm such a weirdo. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep the pen in the kit or not. I probably don't need the packaging though. I did try out one of the pens. I think I tried out the autumn one though, but most of these, so they twist using the bottom piece here. This just pulls off, I think, as part of it. And then this is just paper wrapping around the pen. So you just have to be careful that it doesn't come up. It has a little daisy for Cocoa Daisy. Love that. And this one's silver hardware. It says Cocoa Daisy on the piece, the clip right here. But yeah, you just twist the bottom piece here and it comes up. And the thing I like about these is that they are gel pen. They're gel ink. And you get 2 replacements. Every single time you order, like you get a kit with a pen, they have one inside and then you get 2 more. So it actually lasts quite a bit longer, which is nice. Okay, so that's a really pretty pen. And then the 2 washi tapes that come with this kit. Again, I might just keep them in the kit because then, like, I do like having all my washi tapes together, but I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I'm actually running out of room for washi tape. Like I said, I need to find a different storage option. So for now, if I'm going to put all of these kits together anyway, I might as well just keep them in the kit because I can always change my mind later. So you get bubbles on the 5mm, and then I think this is a 15mm. It's just like this pretty watercolor paint look. That kind of looks like, you know, yeah, watercolor ocean maybe. So that's pretty. So that is the planner kit. Now for the stationery kit. So I'm going to discard this plastic because I'm going to put everything in the same kit. Okay, so you get a click art pen. I love these, you guys. I have the whole set of these. They came in like 2 or 3 packs. You get a bright pack, a rainbow pack, and then the or maybe one is like a darker pack and then a pastel pack, and they're really good. They actually like live for a long time, and they don't dry out. It's weird. They don't dry out. So I won't keep this in the kit. This one will just go straight into my collection. This is my old one right here, and I think it's actually a different color. Let's see, does it even tell us? This is 39 turquoise blue, and this one is number 100. It doesn't actually tell me the color because it's in Chinese or Japanese, and this one is 20. So they're all different colors. Okay, so unless they released a different color, I don't know. That's interesting though, but that's a new one. Okay, so then next you get a little button, and apparently you can switch these out. So you just pop out this little metal piece and you can put a magnet in there. They sell those in the shop at Cocoa Daisy. I could put them on my filing cabinet as a magnet, but I think what I'll do instead is I will, like when I'm decorating with this kit, and I think I'm going to use this kit next summer, because I'm going to use this in tangent. I'm going to use this kit in tandem with my Planners Anonymous mermaid kit, with a particular binder that I have in mind for it. What I would do is put this on a paper clip and then put the paper clip in one of the pockets of the binder. So I think that's how I would use it. Okay, so then you get another washi tape. This one is a striped pattern. So this one, again, the colors match perfectly with this kit. Those are the three. You also get a little bow charm. And this is a paper clip. It's a silver hardware, just like the pen. And I love these because I always put mine on my planner, just like that. And let's see, are these more sticky notes? They are more sticky notes. Very interesting. So what were the other ones? Let's see. So it's similar. They're kind of similar, kind of like luggage tags. They're both sticky notes. I never run out of, I always love sticky notes. I can never get enough of them. Oh, right. So what else do we have? I noticed this. This is a bookmark. It says, "Shh, I'm listening to the waves." And you get this postcard. I love this. And the texture of it is like really rough. I love it so much. It looks like a watercolor painting. It's exactly what it looks like. So cute. I don't know if I'd use it to decorate or if I'd actually use it as a postcard. I don't know. Okay, then there's this thing. I think this is they're actually like, probably gonna put it in with the die cuts. So they're like this fabric thing, but you can actually, it's a sticker. So you peel this off and use it as a sticker. So it's like sticky, which is so weird. I don't even know where I'd put those. Probably on like a dashboard or something, but those are kind of cool. I'll probably just put those in with the die cuts. So these ones here, I think they're die cuts as well. But I think they're almost, they feel like vellum die cuts. Let's see. Oh, they are. They're vellum die cuts. That feels so cool. I've never actually come across vellum die cuts before. But I'm going to put all of these together. But you get a mermaid, you get more of the fish, you get this little tag. London General Country Services. You know, like they call it ephemera. That's what these remind me of. They're like little ephemera. Like this turtle. And this kit would also maybe go with the and was it Chasing the Sun kit from Planners Anonymous? Maybe a little bit. It's either that one or the mermaid one. I don't know. But I like the idea of like the ocean theme. Okay, so I'm going to put all of those together so they won't go in the same one as these because they're different. They're like vellum die cuts instead. Okay, so then you have more paper. So I love this. Okay, there's a hardback, which is kind of nice. This is what they call an overlay. So I'm used to the type of acetate. This isn't acetate. Maybe it's a type of acetate, but it's been printed on and it doesn't feel like the general acetate that you're used to. So acetate, when you have two sheets together, it's very staticky and kind of like sticky together. This is not sticky. It's really smooth and it's an overlay. So you can use it as a dashboard. But it feels so good. Like these ones in the Cocoa Daisy kits, they're not like an acetate. It's an overlay is what Christine calls them. So this is a vellum, which I love. I think that looks so freaking pretty. That looks so cool, you guys. Like I am in love with this. I love the materials and the papers and the options you can get with these types of kits. I think I've just found my dream planner piece. So I'm going to put that in with the paper. And then you get more stickers in the stationery kit. So they're small stickers. You get a decorative sheet. Then you get this one with all the days of the week. And you get 1 set, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 for one for each week. And usually there are 5 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks in 1 month. Okay, and then you get one more, and these are regular stickers. So these 2 sheets are similar. This one has the word July, meet me where the sky touches the sea, and then some more decorative bits. Those are so cool. So that's Into the Blue. And I love all of these little bits and pieces. Like, I am in love. I want to put all the stickers together here. And then we'll put all of this stuff. I think I'll keep the pen. I'll keep all of these things together. So when I go to use them, I'll know where to find them. And then we'll keep it nicely organized in there. Okay, so I'm really glad I picked this up because, yeah, I'm really excited. Really excited to get into this. That's one of my problems, though, because it only comes with like one of each thing. It's not like Planners Anonymous where you can, get 2 or 3 sets of stickers. Like, you could probably buy another set, but then you're buying a whole nother set. Once you use it, it's gone. And I think that's the sad part for me. Okay, so the next one that I am in love with, like, I wish I had known about Cocoa Daisy back in January because this is like my all-time favorite kit. Like, I buy like 5 of these. So let's look at everything. I can't remember what it's called, but it has like all the colors that I love, and like everything in this kit is amazing. Okay, so first of all, the papers. Okay, so you get 3 folded sheets. The first one is blue polka dots on the outside, and then this. Look how beautiful that looks. It's like this like galaxy with these white etched flowers all around the border. This is amazing. Like, I am in love with that. So if I was to use that, I would probably do like this way instead. And then this one as well, so pretty. That's okay, but this side is so pretty. I love it. Beautiful. That, I can't. It's gorgeous. Then this one really strikes me. I love the colors there. I don't like stripes, but I love the colors. And then this one's also nice. But I was thinking I would make a folder out of this potentially, like when I go to use it, and I would cut it like this, and then the back part you'd be able to see the blue stripe. And then any bits and pieces I cut off, I would just save it and use it for something else, because I don't think I could like waste any little bit of this kit. So the only washi that came with this one, because of course I was too late, most of this kit sold out and there was nothing left by the time I got my hands on it. The only washi you get is this one with the moons. At least I assume they're moons, but they're dot washi, so you could make a strip down a page, and then you could do like affirmations or, anything like that. Like, you could say gratitude or a list, any type of list. Then you also have another overlay, so pretty. And because it's January, they included snowflakes in it, which is fine. I mean, it's still as pretty, but this kind of reminds me of the Planners Anonymous. Which one was it? The one with the books and the crystals and the sky. Like, that's what it reminds me of, kind of. So pretty. Okay, and then you get an entire sheet of these blue kind of teal alphas. So I think because they can come off really easy, I'm going to keep those in the plastic. Same with this guy here. This is another sheet of rub-ons. These are beautiful. Like, they're so pretty. All of the colors in here is like my colors. The pink, the teal, the blue, and the purple. This is like my kit. Like, if you were to make a kit for me, this would be it. So that is so pretty. And then We get some stickers. Let's see. Can't tell what are stickers and what are not stickers. So this is a sheet. It looks like just a really big piece of washi, or like a full bar sticker. And then you've got some tabs and then some little, like, I don't know what you call those. Just like little boxes. And then you get some snowflakes. And these feel like they're vellum, but I don't know. Yeah, these ones are vellum snowflakes. And then here are your days of the week. And then this one has like a whole bunch of little like headers, I guess. So to-do list, payday, appointment, reveal day, New Year's Day. So those are cute. And then you have a card. New Year's goals. I love this card. Slow down often, count your blessings, be kind to your heart, believe in new beginnings. And on the back, it's almost like a little journaling prompt card. So that is adorable. I love that. Okay, and then you have a sheet of puffy, like I can't call them alphas, but they're like words. So this is January, goals, dreams, reflect, relax, new, and memories. Okay, and then there's a bookmark. I love this too. And there is a protective backing on the back of that. A positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. So pretty. There's a little card, the pen test card. It says that dream was planted in your heart for a reason. Like, isn't that gorgeous? Oh. And then a little monthly card. So even though this says January 2024, I would use this for whatever. Like, how pretty. I love it so much. And now we have these little wood die cut. They must have adhesive on them, but they're little wooden stars. I think the reason why I love these kits so much is because, okay, no, they're not. But you probably have to use glue or something. I don't know what you would use that for, but you can always go back and watch Christine's videos. She tries to do a project with every single kit, so you can always go back and look at that. But you just add a little bit of glue and then put them wherever. So those are cute. And then there is another bow on a clip, a planner clip. This one is purple with gold hardware. And then the pen, this pen is just purple with gold hardware. So it doesn't have like any embellishments on the outside like the other ones did, which is still fine. So it doesn't have, like, you can feel the wrapping paper on the other one. This one doesn't have that. It's just purple sparkle, but it's really sparkly with blue gems in the middle, cocoa daisy at the top, and then again it just spins out, and it's a black gel pen. Okay, and then the 2 refills, which is perfect. So that one is also going to go in its folder here. I might have to start labeling these. Okay, so this is the newest one that I got along with the Halloween kit. Halloween kit's in a separate box. This is the cozy, I'm going to call it cozy autumn or cozy fall, but we'll find out together. So now what I had done, because I'd already kind of looked at everything, these are washi tapes I'd ordered separately, but they're part of this kit. And then these are all of the thank you cards and the die cuts that I got when I ordered the different boxes. So I'm going to pull everything out. Okay, so the different kits that I got here, I got the dashboard only kit, the planner kit, the stationery kit, and the sticker kit, the planner sticker kit, and also the washi. So let's open up the stickers first. Who am I kidding? I never open up the stickers first. Okay, And the first time I smelled these, I don't know why, you guys, it's so weird. I'm so weird. When I smell these stickers, they remind me of like my grade 2 or 3 class. I have no idea why, but they smell so good. It's so weird. Okay, so you have a little sheet of date dots, and I love using these, and I love that they're color coded. And I love that I like this would probably be enough for me for a month. And guess what? I will be using this kit for the month of November. I am so excited. It's going to be my first kind of intro into using my planner kits because I'm bad for that. Oh, these are vellum. I'm bad for for collecting my kits and then not using them. So I'm going to start using my stuff, you guys. I'm so excited. So these washi strips and paint splotches are vellum. These are regular stickers, I believe. Yeah. They smell so good. I'm so weird. These are the square boxes and then the numbers for the month. Some trackers on there. Some quarter boxes and then the little boxes. These are so pretty. And you can write on these with normal pen. You don't have to worry about using like a micro perm because those are the only ones that stay on like PET paper. Okay, these are regular decorative stickers. So you get a huge sheet of those, which I love. I love the wagon. And then this is a functional sticker sheet. So this week, next week, menu plan, these little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagons, little tiny boxes, and then the icons. So do you see what I mean? Like these icons are so cute. So like groceries, you get a little grocery bag with grocery shopping, and then a little wallet with payday. I just like the little icons with the words. Like I think they're adorable. Okay, so those are all the stickers in the sticker kit. But like I said, I'm opening them all up and we'll put everything in the box bag thing. So next I'm going to open up the dashboards. So with Cocoa Daisy, if you get the dashboard only sub, you get these, like the same set in personal. So this is like all personal size, which is so cool. And then you also get them in A5. Those are the only 2 sizes they come in. So you can use the personal in your planner. It doesn't matter how big it is. So I could use these and just put them in with a paper clip and have it as a decorative item. You can cut them down if you want to. You can do anything with them. Make projects out of them. I'm kind of excited to start making some projects or doing something with them. Like this is my favorite one. It says, I love fall most of all. And I don't, but I just love how that looks. Here's October. And this one's also really pretty. It says, anyone who thinks fallen leaves are dead has never watched them dancing on a windy day. Just the color of that. Christine was calling it a moody autumn because it does. It kind of looks like it's misty and you're walking into the forest type thing. And then this one says, autumn magic fills my soul. And then these guys on top, they're the same thing. They're just bigger. Okay, so this is the Emily Bronte quote. I actually used this 4 years ago in a bullet journal spread. So every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn trees. I just think they're beautiful. Like I would use this as a dashboard. And it's nice because they don't have anything on the back. And if they're double-sided, I mean, that's fine too, right? So, beautiful. And these little cards, I am just going to stick in with this kit because these were it's cozy season. So these match this kit, so I'm going to use them in there as well. And then I've got a couple of these little stickers, 3 of them. Early sunsets, warm tea, messy hair, big sweaters. All right. I'm going to dive into the planner kit. And who knows, maybe I'll even use this pen for the month of November. But I already have a setup plan for October. Otherwise, this would be an October setup, but it's not. It's going to be for November. So here's the pen. This is the one I tried, and it writes pretty good. I mean, it's not like my favorite pens, and it's not really even like yeah, I don't know. Like I don't write up and down like this. I write more of an angle, and the way the pen is, it kind of feels like it won't pick up on the ink. You know, you almost have to write up and down. which I don't do. So we'll see. If I don't like the pen, I might give them away. But they're so cute because they match the whole style of the kit, you know? Okay, so you get a clip. So this is like a magnetic clip. I don't think it's big enough to hold a pen. So like, you know how some of those from Jane's Agenda and your Ollie clips can actually hold a pen on the side of your planner. This one's not big enough. I got one like this from Cloth and Paper a couple years ago. And all it is it's pretty much big enough to like hold a piece of paper, like pretend this is a dashboard, and you can like hold your paper to the dashboard. And that's kind of what it's for. Or hold a couple of papers together. Okay. So we have the die cuts, and I'll keep them in here again. Let us take a little look. So you get, you get these side tabs again, so you can use them in your planner. I think like if you were to use the inserts that are provided and you were to use them consistently every month, it makes sense to have these like label your weeks, like week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. But I probably won't use these right away. I might use them for a creative project later down the road, but I don't think I need those right away. I do like these though, so if you trim them down, apparently they do fit on here, just like that. So you can trim them off at the sides and then put them right there. Okay, or you can use them as headers in your planner. We've got the pumpkins with white pumpkins. We've got a scarf, and a hood. And again, these die cuts are all sticky on the back. Some books, which I love. Books with a coffee cup or a teacup. Some boots of flowers, October 2024. So I'll probably, I won't be using this. I might use this with my coffee setup. So I'm just going to set this aside because I'll be using the coffee. That's perfect. I'm going to take that one too, even though this is for November. Okay, and then there's some words. So crisp fall nights. These are fun. Sweaters and scarves. Cozy and warm. Okay, so those are a whole bunch of little bits and pieces there. Okay, then we have this little pocket here. So I love this. I'm going to keep this little paper. I don't know if I'll reuse it somehow, but I love that. I'll probably just put this stuff back in there and use it for something, but I don't know. There's something so like satisfying about here it kind of crinkle. So in there you get this little card. It says autumn is a second spring with every leaf is a flower. It's the pen test card. You get the refills for the pen, and then you get a notepad. So this is not a sticky note, it is a notepad, and I love it. It says leaves are falling and so am I for the season. I love that it's grid. I am obsessed with grid and I don't even know why. So I'm going to keep those in there. And then the washi tape that comes in this kit, open up. I know I have a repeat because I bought the 3-pack, but I should be doing like a full like sample of all of these. This one is so pretty. It's got a whole bunch of white pumpkins with a little bit of orange on the bottom, and just with all the foliage and the greenery, it's so pretty. Okay, you get a month card. So again, because this for me would be for the month of October, so I'm going to probably put it with my coffee setup because it won't do me any good for the next month, but I will keep it because even though it has this on there, it's still pretty artwork. Okay, then you get a set. I think these are sticky notes here, but they're sticky notes with the, oh yeah, they're just, I thought they were like PET paper, but they're actually not. They're just regular paper. And they've got a little tab up here, and they're just regular sticky notes. Okay, and then you have holiday trackers, which are so cool. So you get 4 of them, and there is Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then you can rate the type to do, shopping, gifts, or other. I love that. So I'm probably going to use these this year, but probably not within this kit. Well, maybe because our Thanksgiving is October, but I might use them for the Christmas time. Okay, then we have a sheet of stickers, or a couple of sheets of stickers in the planner kit. And I think what I'll do, guys, because this video is going to be so long, I'm going to put chapters at the bottom. Like when I go ahead and edit the video, I'll put chapters saying like which kit it is, just so that if you only want to see a specific section, you can just jump to it. Okay, so these are all the stickers that come in the planner kit for cozy season. You get the alphas, the numbers, and some boxes. And then you have, oh, that's a really big tab, some more numbers, days of the week, and then some of the little icons with the boxes and page reinforcements. And then this little sheet of decorative stickers. That is so cute. Again, they smell just like the other ones. They smell so good. So I'm going to put these, I'm going to layer them in with the stickers from before. And then you get the papers and the die cut and the overlay. Ooh, and another sticker sheet. This is, I thought this was the sparkle stickers, but no, these are the PET stickers. I'm not sure, do people call them PET or PET? I have no idea. But they are like on clear paper, and they look so pretty. Okay. And then you have the paper. So I thought there was an overlay in here, but this is just paper. This is so pretty. That navy blue in there just like speaks to me, and I don't even know why. You've got this lined pattern here with the beautiful flower floral on there. This is like my favorite. This is what I envision fall to be, like watercolor, oranges and browns. So pretty. And then this one, I like the pumpkin side better, but you know, it is what it is. So all you have to do is like fold it like this, and there you go. And then that can be the background. You can turn it upside down so it looks like they're the right way. I mean, it doesn't really matter here because they're all up and down, but for some reason this makes me feel like it's the right way. Isn't that weird? We get these like feelings about a paper, how it should feel up or down. I don't know. It's just me. Okay. So I'm just going to put paper products together and put them in one of the sheets. And then everything else will just go on top. A little card here. And I'm just going to keep these stickers aside because I'm going to use them in my October setup. Okay, so let's do the washi next, because I want to show you the repeats when we open up the last one here. So I know that this one came in the journaling kit, and I did not get that kit. I'm tempted to, but I really don't need another whole kit of something. Maybe eventually, like, if there's one kit that I love, that's the one thing that I like about it, is if you come across a kit that you absolutely love, like mine would have been January, I probably would have ordered every single kit, like including the scrapbooking papers and the journaling kit and all those, because then you have the option to do that. So this one has like the like one, I think it goes to 31. So you can, this goes actually really well with the Halloween one too. So you can use it, rip off each number, and you can make a list down the side as in a column, or you can do a row. And it works good for habit trackers too. So that's good. This one is a repeat of the first pumpkin, so I'm just going to keep it closed. It's just the white pumpkins with the orange on the bottom there. And this is the one that I bought the washi pack for, because this one I couldn't find in any of the other packs. Unless maybe it was in the journaling pack, I don't know. But this is the one that I wanted. Because I realized I didn't really have that many fall washi tapes. I have some Simply Gilded ones, but they're not like, oh, I don't know. They've got pumpkins on them, and they're in like fall colors, and they've got really, really pretty like gold foiling on them. But this one, I just love this. I'm just gonna see if I can pull it here. So pretty, right? So now I have some good options for fall, for November. I'm really excited for that. And it seems really sticky too, which is nice. Okay, so last but not least, the stationery kit. Okay, so this is a different washi tape, which is interesting. So now I've got like 4 things of washi tape from this kit. Oh. And this one is so pretty. It's like a floral, but it has like hints of that navy blue in there, which I'm in love. I love that so much. So these are the ones that would work well together. Those ones specifically. And then I have some other ones. Like I'll show you the Simply Gilded just to like compare. But I realize I don't have that many fall ones. So for example, these are the ones, and they're not really all the same colors. Like I got this whole kit a couple years ago. So those ones would go really well. But they're called Paisley Pumpkins. And I think now I might actually have a blue in there too. I'd have to see. But there might be like a teal that would go with that navy blue maybe, or maybe it's a navy blue. I'll have to check. I'm curious. I also have this one from Simply Gilded, and when I first got it, I didn't know what I thought about it, but it's like an autumn landscape, and it's got like an eagle flying in the background, so I'll probably use that too. This one came from a desert kit, but it kind of looks like a fall washi. So this is like the perfect color that would go with it too. See that? It's not really a navy, it's more of a turquoise, but that'll go really, really well. So I will put that with the other washies. Okay, so then along with the stationery kit, you get you get a mild liner. This is the shade Cream. Of course, I already have this. So I'm going to put this with my other highlighters. I actually really like this color. I'm using it this month actually. Okay, you get another button. This one says Cozy Season. So again, I'll probably put a paper clip on there and then put it in my planner. I just want to see how it works here. I don't have a rose gold clip, or maybe I do. I think maybe I got one from a subscription kit, so I'll find a rose gold maybe. But all I was thinking was if I could somehow get it on there. So I'll just open up the clip, put it on like that, and then I don't know how it would stay in there very well, but move it down to the bottom, maybe. And then I would just like pop it onto the planner. Like here, I'll show you. I'll just show you how I would do it here. So like right here, and then you just have your little button kind of sticking out right there. All right, I'm just going to take it off for now. All right, so there's a little button, and then you have a set of, I guess, more sticky notes. So the other ones had the little tab on them, and these ones are just like a little, like they're smaller, like they're a white pumpkin, but they're small so that, it's smaller than the first ones. And I like these. So like compared to Planners Anonymous, for example, I like Planners Anonymous because like I'm a loyal fan, but the sticky notes for the whole year of 2024 have been the same shape, same size, and the only difference is the flowers and the pattern on the outside. But I like when things are different. I do get bored with the same thing again and again, so I like to have different shapes and stuff of sticky notes, and I just find that it gives it a little bit more of a visual interest, visual appeal. Okay, so then we have our planner clip for the month too. And this is one of the white pumpkins, and it's a gold, rose gold paper clip, which I love. And this is on there pretty sturdy, so I'm really happy for that. And then you just put it into the front pocket of your planner. You've got some die cuts in here. So I think these ones are the vellum die cuts, and then these ones are cardstock. These are like little tickets and tags. And these are so cute. I'm not going to open them, but there's a girl with her hair and a coffee. There's a blue pumpkin, white pumpkins, some maple leaves, an umbrella, and yeah, there's a coffee. Ooh, I might need to take that out of there. Anything coffee I'm trying to pick up and use for my coffee kit here. Okay, there it is. And yeah, I really like these. They're so pretty. Okay, and then I'll leave these separate too. So these are just little tags. Okay, and then you get some more stickers. So these are the glitter stickers. And I heard that they don't stick very well. So I'm hoping that they stay down, because this one's already looking like it feels super sticky, but it's already lifting up from the page. So I hope when laid down on like a piece of paper, I hope it stays. Those are so pretty. And then you have 3 mini sheets of stickers. You've got the leaves, which are a decorative sticker. You've got the fall decorative stickers. These are some of my favorite ones. And then you also have the days of the week, which you have 5 different ones again. So you've got, you know, these are, okay, I thought they might be vellum, but they're not. You've got these really pretty ones, like the scroll ones. You've got wood ones, these brown ones, it's 3. The colorful ones, it's 4. And then you've got the leaf, which are 5. They're so pretty. Like, what a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to put these with the stickers as well. And then you get to the paper, the overlay. So the overlay is so pretty. This feels more like an acetate to me, but it's still the same as the previous one. It's got this beautiful mountain in the background and the trees in the foreground. It's so pretty. You can see it better on a background, but when I'm holding it up, it's harder to see. And then the pretty trees here. Okay, and then the vellum. And now Christine from Cocoa Daisy folded this in half, and she folded the edges and then made a little pocket, and she sewed it with her sewing machine. I think that's so creative. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, you could, but I feel like I would just use it as like, I don't know. I would probably use like the folded papers as like a pocket, and then this I would just use like as a dashboard after I cut them down, because I'll have to cut them down a little bit to fit my half letter. I'm just going to compare the size for a half letter sheet here. Okay, so this is a half letter sheet, and it's just bigger, like bigger on all sides. Isn't that perfect? So I'll have to do a little trimming down, but I always do that. I get prepared for my next month, and I get everything ready so that it's all ready to go, and I'm not doing it in the middle of the video. So I'll probably do a few of those things and take care of business, so to speak. I'm really excited for that. I also really appreciate that they made them a bit bigger, because that's perfect. Like, I love that. Okay, so that's it for the cozy season, which is so cool and so pretty. This is the ideal way to store my kits, because like having 3 or 4 kits in there. So that's the sticker kit add-on, the dashboards, the planner kit, the stationery kit, and then washi. So that's 5 different things in one package. And I think that works perfect, because they'll be able to store like side by side. So the only thing that I might have to do is I'm going to take my label machine out, and I'm going to label the kits with what they are, and then store them in my planner cart. Okay, we have the very last one here. I did not realize how long this video would be, so I apologize. But again, I will leave chapters for you guys. Okay, so I ended up getting the Halloween kit plus the bonus stickers. Except So there was two options. There was one where you get the kit and then you buy the sticker separate, which is what I did, because when I went to buy it, they didn't have the kit together. So if you bought the one together, not only was it cheaper, but you got this free set of stickers with like little, I think they were ghosts or coffee or something. I wish I'd gotten that. But I waited too long because I wasn't sure if I wanted it or not. So I waited too long and unfortunately I missed it, but this is fine. So let's take a look at what we get for the Halloween. I'm so excited. So I'm going to open up the stickers. The stickers are so cute. So if you guys don't like spooky or Halloween stuff, now is the time to not look at this because there's quite a few scary things in here, like skulls and stuff. So this one, I'm just going to see if they're vellum. These are regular stickers, but aren't they so cute? There's like an actual spider, like a skull, a jack-o'-lantern, a cauldron. Like, I love this so much. The ghosts, they're so cute, and I love this balloon with the weird face on it. Like, I just think this is so cute, and the little scary girl, the bats, and here's another one. So it's similar, same sticker paper, but this has a skeleton. That's so creepy. The scary witch, the little kid. Yeah, that's a little creepy, but they're really cool. And then the black cat. I have to say the black cat's one of my favorite. Oh, okay, and then you get a whole sheet of alphas. So they're all the black ones with white letters. And then I believe these are washi. Washi? Yes, they're washi stickers. They're so cool. And I love these because they've got all the sayings on there. Like, being normal is vastly overrated. It's so cute. Love it. Okay, and then again, you get the die cuts. So these, I don't know which ones are which here. So I think these are all the same. I think they're cardstock. I'm just going to put them all together. I think they are, though. Yeah, so these ones have like, they're like little labels, kind of like for, like if you were bottling up like a potion or something. I think that's what they were meant for. Amazon rainforest, shrunken head preparation powder. Oh gosh. Okay, I love those. Those are so cute. I'm just going to put them all back into one here. Because when I access my die cuts, I'll probably use these for like the 1 week where Halloween falls into, instead of using my other kit. Well, no, because that'll be coffee. So yeah, it'll just be the 1 week. But you've got the little witch, you've got some spiders, and the spider web. Oops. Some little ghosts, and I love this, like the little witch hat with the skeleton. It's so cute. The jack-o'-lantern, white pumpkin, and a ghost, and more spiders, and a jack-o'-lantern, and a bat. Now I'm just wondering whether I should put the vellum bats in with these guys. Don't know. This comes in its own pouch, and this isn't actually that big, so maybe I'll just keep them together. So these are vellum bats. And I have to watch the project video again to see what Christine does with these, but I'm just going to see how they feel. Okay, they're very thin, and I think you have to glue them down yourself. Like, these don't have any background, like sticky backing on them. They're just like really thin vellum. But you do get black ones and you get white ones. Just making sure I didn't lose any. So those are kind of cool, but you do have to use glue or adhesive for that. And then you have these shiny, these are little bats, but they're sparkles, and they're kind of bumped up. Like, you remember those nail stickers that you used as a kid, and you put them on your nails and they're like bumped up little stickers? That's what these feel like. Those are kind of cute. Okay. So there's 2 mini binder clips that come with the kit, and they're black, of course. So cute. I'm going to put these right in with my metal binder clips. The washi tape. I love this washi tape. I don't have any Halloween themed washi tape either, because I didn't get for the booze washi tape from Planners Anonymous last year, and it was kind of cutesy. It wasn't really scary. And then even the Planners Anonymous one, I was like, nah, I don't need it, because how often do I use Halloween themed anything in my planners? But this one is so pretty. Like, it's got a web, it's got the haunted graveyard hill, it's got the haunted house, the moon and the bats and the tree. This is like my favorite washi. And I do have like haunted house, like I do have Halloween washi, but it's from Amazon. It's not very good quality, so I've got those, and that one's my favorite. So then there's a stamp kit, and this stamp kit, I like this plastic thing that it comes in. So if all of the, like every time you get a stamp kit, if this is how they come, I'm going to be really happy, because like it's a really nice way to store them. So it comes in like double sticky sided tape. So like it's all sticky. This side has the writing on it, so you can tell what they are. And then you just take them off, and then you can use them. So they're sticky. And that's really cool, because it's basically an outline. Yeah, that's so cool. So I'm going to try not to touch them, because I don't want the oil on my hand to wreck them. But they're sticky on both sides, so you just take your stamp block and then stick them on, and then you can use them to stamp with. So anywhere that's black, that is where the black ink would pick up, and anywhere that it's white would be the area that's open. So like this one, I might try stamping. We'll see. I actually have never tried, and I've got so many stamp sets from Planners Anonymous, so I might try with these. Okay, you've got a whole sheet of Elvas. These are gray, and these are like the bumpy stickers. And then, what was this again? I can't remember. I did watch the unboxing video. I just can't remember what all of the things are. Okay, so these are just 2 cards. Okay, so it says goals, just want to have fun. And then it says, when black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours in Halloween. So they're cards. So cute. And then these are the mini journaling cards. And they're white on the back. So this is my favorite one. I love it. This is Meowie Halloween. Trick or treat. And then there is magic in the night when pumpkins glow by moonlight. That is so cute. But these 2 are my favorite. Okay, and then of course you can keep these. You don't throw them out. You can use them from year to year, and it's perfect. Love it. Okay, then you get this envelope, this craft envelope. So you can put things in there. So I might keep my die cuts in there and just keep it in my planner in a pocket if I make one. So that's really, really cute. Then you've got some rub-ons. Again, I love the rub-ons. I love that they come in these kits. I think that's really cool. Again, they're so cute. Really spooky. This one's a white background. And then you can put the bat over top of that, because it's like supposed to be the moon. Okay, and then you have the vellum and the overlay. I love the overlay. I think it is adorable. So I'll show you what it looks like over top of paper. The vellum is this white vellum with black bats on it, which is so cool. And then you get these papers. So I think you get 6. They're all double-sided. So, for example, let me find the other one. This one here, one side looks like this. It looks like an invitation to a ball. So I think that is so fun. Okay, this one here, one side is bright orange, which is also cool. It's got like a crow and a spider web. I love this one. So this side I could use for fall and for Halloween. It's kind of like a transition. I'm assuming that these are crows. Okay. And then you have this one here, and it's got the crows and the tree with the moon at the back. That is so cool. I love that one. Okay, and then of course you've got the overlay. So for example, if you had the overlay on, let's see, which one would it look better on? Even that one is kind of cool. It's actually a little bit bigger than the paper. That one looks cool too. So yeah, so you could play around. There's so many different options that you could use. But I love the overlays are probably one of my favorite items in these kits because they're so different than acetate. And I love that. I love when things are different. But that's it for the Halloween kit, and that's it for my entire haul. So I know this was a long video, but you guys can make use of the chapters if you want to, if you don't want to go through everything. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these kits. Like, and you guys, do you shop from Coco Daisy? I want to know, because this is the first time I've come across Coco Daisy, and I think I heard about it a long time ago, but when I first looked at the website, I felt like it was so confusing. I'm like, how do you even start? Like, how do you know which subscription kit to get? But now that I've kind of established like how I like my planner, and how I do my layouts and stuff, I kind of find it a little bit easier to know what I want out of a kit. And so right now, because I've collected so many dashboards, I do like the variety and the change. I'm not really about the flowers. Like, I do love Jane's Agenda, but there's a lot of flowers and a lot of classical stuff in there. And well, I can use that for my business planner and my work planner. I think that's great. But I do like to have more fun stuff for my everyday planner. Something that changes it up and makes it fun. So I think Coco Daisy is going to be my new best friend. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, click on that bell button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.